So these are not glued to each other?
No.
Huh.
See here?
Hey Dave Future, or Keola, whoever sees this, I want you to see this. See how he's lifting that up over there? Go ahead and put it down and lift it back up again. See how that dropped? Lift it back up. Each one of these rolls of roofing are supposed to be glued to each other with lap cement. This stuff was just rolled out here and held down with a few nails. There's not even any. See the stuff we're putting on here? See how there's none? See the stuff we're putting there? There's none down there. There's not even any, let me see if I can get this. There's not even any of this stuff here. This stuff here that we're putting in this on the roof. This stuff you can see right there. Okay, that stuff there is not even anywhere underneath there. We have to go around this whole thing and put cement down on the edges to hold it down. And then I guess we're gonna go ahead and get some lap cement and glue every one of these laps to each other. You can see right here under his foot, that stuff there, it's not even glued down. See that? So that's not cool. This whole roof will blow off in one piece with a good wind.
Yep, it'll come right off.
So it'll come right off of here, and then they'll have a nightmare. But anyway, what I'm doing here is we're putting, you can see the lap cement we're putting down here, this tarry stuff here. See that stuff? We got to put it all the way around the edges, and then we got to get some lap cement and glue each one of these rolls to each other and secure this roof down. That's why it's coming up like this. See this? That's why it's coming up. Once we do this and nail it, and then we'll lap over it, it'll be solid and secure. So we're going to put this stuff all the way around the edge, drive some nails through it, and then cover it with more of this tar. That's how this is supposed to be done, like what he's doing right there. See that? All the way around. We got to glue this roof down. This roof, you can see the nail holes in the shingle, in the roofing, where they just nailed through it but never put any glue on it, so it's lifting out. So anyway, I wanted you to see that. We'll get this over to you. Wanted you to see what we're doing here. All right, I'll talk to you a little later. Here's what we got now. We worked well into the night here. This is for Keola and Dave Future. Every one of these unions, you see that? They've been nailed down, and then we put lap cement down to get them to compress to one another, and now we're sealing them all. See this? Sealing every one of them. Every one of these nail holes, because they didn't do this right to start. We sealed them all off with tar. So this is the only way to fix this thing properly and not get my tit in a ringer for not doing stuff to proper specs. So anyway, we spent about 4 hours up here getting this thing together, and every one of these laps have been properly sealed, properly nailed down, sealed, lapped over to each other, and sealed on top of every single nail hole up here. That's the only way we were going to get this thing to lay flat, because it wasn't laid right to begin with. So this roof could withstand a hurricane. It ain't going nowhere. This thing is solid. Earlier, before we did what we did here, a strong roof, now that the nails were coming up on the edges, would have blew this whole roof off in one piece.
Yeah, any strong wind.
Yep. Any strong wind. So anyway, want to see what you got here. This is what you got. You got everything sealed and everything binded together right there. See all that? All that goo stuff? There you go. We used about $100 worth of product doing this. So, let me see. Matter of fact, that can right there is 40 bucks. And all that stuff too. Anyway, all right, I'm gonna get this off to them.